Okay, real talk. This is your first and only warning. If you get easily sick and queasy about certain subjects and certain visual things that you see, then don't watch this video. Go check out one of my other videos that I've made. I've made roughly 200 on this channel and 200 on my other channel, okay? Plug time, go check them out. But if you're okay with that, then let's talk about the conversation. Do you think you could survive a car crash? Or low yield or high yield car crash? Do you think your body, do you think you'd be able to survive it? Would you come out okay? Would your bones be okay? Well, car crashes are pretty terrible things. All right, they happen to a lot of people, unfortunately. Some are worse, some are better than others. It is what it is, right? Humans are the equation that stuffs up a car, pretty much. It's human accidents, right? Now, what would your body have to look like in order to survive a car crash? This is such an interesting conversation. Apparently, you would need to look like this. This is Graham, okay? This is an art piece made by some people in Melbourne, Australia in 2016, I think it was. I want to show you this now. This is some of the weirdest, freakiest shit you will see for a while. But it's got such a great message behind it because it's showing us humans that we're not so invincible after all, that we think we may be invincible, but we're not. This is what we would need to look like to survive a low-yield car crash, all right? Meet Graham, the only person designed to survive on our roads. As much as we like to think that we're invincible, we're not. But what if we were to change, right? What if our bodies were built to survive a low-impact crash? What might we look like? The results of these questions is Graham, a reminder of just how vulnerable our bodies really are. If you're queasy, you're not going to want to watch this one. All right, let's continue. This is this website. You should definitely check this website out, by the way. Very interesting, highly interactive webpage. So you can go down the list on the left, right, and you can see all these different subjects. Big rib cage, skin, knees, legs. Okay, we're going to start at the brain. What do you reckon? We'll go to number one, to the brain, and see what his brain would have to look like for him to be safe during a car accident. This is such an interesting topic, and it's amazing because, you know, people, we just don't realize the sudden impact, the G-forces that are there when we crash into something, right? Or someone crashes into us, you know, drunk driving or whatever it may be. You just don't realize the sudden impact. Well, this guy is built, this fictitious art piece, man, human, is designed to survive a car accident, and you're not. This is what you would have to look like. And let's use this little tool to peer through his body and see his brain. Wow, that is so freaky, honestly, and unbelievable. So you see all those little holes in his skull? We don't have that, but he does. He has all these ligaments, these little bendy ligaments in his brain. We don't have that, but he does. And that's basically the same size of a human brain. So let's read on it right now. A quick little read about every one of these things, right? Humans in a motor vehicle accident are actually really vulnerable. And one of the most important areas is the brain, right? Graham's brain is the same as yours, but his skull is bigger, with more fluid and more ligaments to support the brain when a collision occurs. So this is what you would have to look like just to basically walk out of a car accident scot-free, right? Let's go to the next one. Let's go to number two right now, the skull. Let's click on that. Jesus, this guy's freaky. I did warn you, didn't I? This is some freaky shit right here. Yeah, I warned you guys. All right, so this is what this guy's skull would have to look like from this angle. You see those little holes in his skull? Like crumple zones, right? Let's read on this. The skull is designed to fracture. It takes the force from an impact and stops it being propagated through the brain.
Propagated.
That's what helmets do. That's why helmets are there, right? That's what helmets do. Graham's skull is a lot bigger. It's almost helmet-like, and it's got these inbuilt crumple zones that would absorb the energy on impact. All right, one more look. Gosh, that's freaky. Okay, going to number 2. This is the kind of face you would have to survive a car accident. So we'll go to his chest first. There's nothing on his chest, so we'll start up on his mouth. Jesus, that looks so weird. Wow. Oh my goodness. My goodness, everybody. That is freaky. Is it not? See all the excess fat on his face, right? That's helping. Looks like a monkey there, doesn't he? That's helping absorb the impact and collisions and the G-force and all those things, right? All those bad things that happen in a car accident or any sort of, crash, airplane crash, train crash, whatever. I don't know. If you fall off a building, for example, and suddenly hit the floor, right? That's what you'd need to look like potentially, right? It's not the fall that kills you. It's the sudden impact. Isn't there a movie called Sudden Impact? Is it Steven Seagal? I don't know who's in it, but anyway. Graham has a rather flat face and a lot of fatty tissue to absorb the energy of an impact, right? Can we scroll down, or is it not letting me to? No, that's pretty much it. There's a lot more words there to read, but we're only going to read the fundamentals just to get you guys a better understanding. So we're going to go to the neck now. Jeez, this guy could be a football player, couldn't he? He looks like Humpty Dumpty sitting on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Who's going to put Humpty Dumpty back together again? Well, apparently these artists from Melbourne will do that. This is what his head looks like, and his neck looks like from behind. That is so freaky. So they've removed the neck and they've added excess bones there. What do they call? Ribs. They've added excess ribs to help with his whiplash. The whiplash, I'm guessing. Let's quickly read on it. From my discussions, I learnt that the neck was a real problem, so I just got rid of it. I'll get rid of my face for this next one. I used one of our existing elements of protection, the ribs, and extended them up to reach his skull. Wow. Interesting. Let's go to the next one. We're up to number 5 right now, I'm pretty sure. The rib cage. This is the rib cage that you would need to have to survive a low, medium, or high impact crash, right? Makes you think twice about speeding. It makes you think twice about drunk driving. When you're drunk, right, you think you're invincible. In reality, it's messing with your brain to the point where you're unable to make split-second decisions as fast. And when you do make decisions, they are clouded. Your judgment is clouded by your own bullshit. Let's face it, your own bullshit. I'm invincible. I'm Superman. No, you're not. And you're probably going to go kill someone as well as yourself. Congratulations. Anyway, this is good advice, right? Take a look at this. Wow. Wow, wow. Just wow, everybody. Freaky as hell. All right, let's start from here and look in there. That's all the excess stuff he would have to properly, keep his chest cavity safe, right? Let's quickly read on it. What we need to be thinking is airbag rather than armor. Interesting. I'm going to move my head for a second. The seatbelt of a car is designed to use the strongest parts of the body, the ribs and the sternum. I'm going to sneeze. We're filming live every day, guys. We are live. Where's the sign? I can't even see the sign. There we go. We're live. Okay. Freaky. That's the artist basically building it. There's a bunch of videos on this website which I won't be showing you, but if you guys want to check out this webpage, I highly suggest you do. There's a lot more information on it. Let's continue. So this is this kind of skin you'd need to have to help you survive, right? Let's quickly read on it. Although skin injuries aren't typically life-threatening, they are lasting reminders of, for people involved in a car accident, right? Terrible bruising and stuff like that, right? Not good. Quickly remove my face again. Graham has a layer of thicker and tougher skin to help shield against abrasions. It reminds me of something. I just watched a movie last night for the third time now, I think. Split Personality. The guy who plays Professor X, Charles Xavier, sorry, in the X-Men, right? The newer Charles Xavier, the younger one, right? Split Personality. M. Night Shyamalan directed that movie, right? He's got this split personality, and he finally becomes the Beast, this really strong, muscly mother effort, right? He's able to take knifings, and he's able to take shotgun blasts to the chest, right? He's a little bruised by it, but it doesn't penetrate him. That's what you would have to have. You'd have to become a beast to survive, all right? A car accident. What's the next one? I thought that was a good reference. Did you guys think that was a good reference? I thought so. We're going to go to skin and knees. We'll go to the knees. This is the knees that you would need to have to survive a car accident. Now, I'm not a big, human body expert, so we're going to read on and see what this has to say, right? On-side impacts, right? The problem is the knee is only built to bend in one direction. Harry Styles, right? What a surprise. It will almost always break first. So the knee always bends, just like our elbow, it always bends in one direction, okay? Kind of this. You can't really, bend that, But his knee has the unique ability. Read this. Graham's knee have movement in all directions. His joints are, how do we pronounce this one?
Fortified.
His joints are fortified with extra tendons to give extra flexibility. So there you go. There's extra stuff in there to keep him safe. What's the next and last one? This is a very interesting little video and webpage from these guys. Once again, check them out. Now, look at his heels. Look at his feet and his heels, right? They're absolutely small. And his heels are up there, like, well, that's small, but then that's really long, right? The heel goes way up for some reason. That is so weird. That is so weird, is it not? Let's read on it, right? From a pedestrian's point of view, right, there are now so many variables when it comes to an accident. I'll remove my face for the next one. An extra joint in Graham's lower leg gives him a spring-loaded jump if he needs to remove himself from a situation altogether. Think of a cat, A cat is scared by a cucumber, a human-wielding cucumber, and then the cat looks around, he's like, I'm crazy. I've lived with cats all my life. I know how to make them turn their heads. All right, that's my little skill, my little bar skill that I have. But yes, you need to have cat legs to jump out of the way quickly if you're a pedestrian on the street. What do you guys think about this article? I guess the thing to take away from this little website. We'll show you one more thing before I do a closing thing. This is something really interesting I found. This is Graham in Bad, Michael Jackson, right? Famous album, a couple more famous albums. Who makes these things, right? Very, very interesting. Anyway, the closing statement. What do we take away from this, right? Be more consciously aware of how you're driving. Look left and right, right and left, a little extra every time you drive. And for whatever, if for whatever reason, if you're really tired, don't drive, right? If you've been drinking, don't drive. It will affect you. It will affect other people. It's terrible. All right. Hope you guys like this video. We are on 2 different YouTube channels. 2 and 1. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at Tall Boy Gareth. We're making daily videos on this channel. We've made well and truly over 200 so far. We're going through that 365 record daily videos every single day and then beyond. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Drive safe. Bye.